How's it going, YouTube, and welcome back to some more Pokerogue. So first and foremost, I would like to address the lack of content yesterday. I did record a video from our previous run that we had going on, and unfortunately there was no microphone audio being picked up by Streamlabs OBS. I did check it before the video. I thought I saw peaks. I must have been looking at the wrong audio track. But regardless of that, we ended up losing that run like 3 or 4 levels into that run anyway. We ended up facing off against a gym leader that pretty much wiped our team with like 2 Pokemon. Our Pawmot went down very quickly. It was a water type gym leader, so the Pawmot went down very quickly, meaning we didn't really have anything that was going to be super helpful against his team. And we just ended up going down. I can't remember what gym leader it was, but regardless, that run came to an end. We did also try and start a brand new run during that video as well. That didn't really go too well either. I think we got to level 25 or floor 25 and lost to Ivy. But when I went to edit the video and upload it yesterday, as I said, there was no audio coming from the video, which kind of made it useless. So that's kind of what happened in terms of the previous run that you guys have been watching. And yeah, we're just going to start a new run today. But as I said, I apologize for the lack of content yesterday. But regardless of that, we do have some choices now to make on what we want to take in this run. I think I'm going to probably end up taking the 2 shinies that we have. I might even take this Snivy as well. But regardless of that, we are going to take the 2 shinies we have in Pawmi and also in Nidoran, just because it will add some more luck to our runs even as we go through. But I am going to take the Snivy, and I'm just going to get rid of this Raid Shadow Legends pop-up. I do apologise about that. But that is one game that I would potentially like to start making content on, but I don't know where I'd start with that, which is why I haven't done it yet. So there may be some Raid Shadow Legends videos coming up in the future. We'll just have to kind of wait and see how things progress. But regardless, let's get on with this run. So Pawmi is going to be quite helpful, as he was in the previous runs. Allows you to unlock item rarities when re-rolling items. Okay, we'll take that. But yeah, the Pawmi is going to be very handy at the start because we're going to see a lot of normal type Pokemon, meaning that we are able to just use our Drain Punch to get through quite a few of the Pokemon that we are going to find. I kind of want to take this Zigzagoon just to see if it has pickup, because obviously we didn't pick up the Zigzagoon before. Unfortunately, it doesn't. It has Gluttony, but we'll keep it in the party for now, just so we have another option to us. We're going to take the Pokeballs here. Combee would also be really nice to catch for its ability to obviously get us money. We'll go with Thunder Shock here, and then we are going to go with a Pokeball. Please stay in the Pokeball this time. I don't want to waste. I didn't want to waste money reviving a Pokemon. So Zigzagoon, we're just going to send you out as a sacrificial one right now, my friend. There we go. Combee stays in the Pokeball this time. The Ivies weren't great, but it is what it is. We do get Honey Gather, which is ideal. So we are going to spend 420 on a revive on Pawmi here. And then I think we are just going to take the Hyper Potion on Pawmi as well, just to get it fully recovered for this next fight. We will keep the Zigzagoon out to start with, because it's a Pokemon that I'm not too fussed about going down, especially with Gluttony rather than Pickup. If it had Pickup, it would be a different story, I think. But regardless of that, we will get through this trainer fairly easily, I feel, with our Pawmi. Because if I'm not mistaken, the next Pokemon... Okay, the next Pokemon isn't quite a normal type. I was about to be like, oh, the next Pokemon is going to be normal type. It's obviously not. It is Weedle, which is Bug Poison. But we get through that particular Pokemon fairly swiftly as well. So one thing I wanted to touch on during the course of this video, guys, is the other channels that I do have here on YouTube. I keep mentioning them at the end of my videos, but if you have clicked on the links to those particular channels, you'll see that the TCG channel has one video which was a few months ago, excuse me, and then there's nothing on my hobbies channel right now. That will hopefully change at the start of next week. I'm going to spend today and the weekend just recording as much content as I can for all of my channels. So then when it comes time to go ahead and actually like start uploading to that particular channel. We will have content just to be able to essentially put out as much as we can. Unfortunately, Abra did flee there. I was going to hopefully try and catch that. But yeah, we'll hopefully be able to put out as much content as possible. It won't be daily uploads on those channels. It'll be certain days of the week, which I'm still kind of figuring out right now. But we will definitely get round to uploading to those channels for sure. So we do get through Froakie here. But with regards to the content on those channels, the Hobbies channel will probably start off with some painting of my Space Marines, which I need to get finished because they've sat there for quite a while and I haven't really done anything with them for about a month or two. So I'll probably make a video revolving around basically finishing those particular models off. And then we do have a towel box that we'll start off the next set of videos with, and getting those built and painted and all that kind of good stuff also. And then when it comes to the TCG channel, I'm hopefully going to be, well, not hopefully, I will be uploading content revolving around Master Duel to start with, and then we do have a pre-release event for Yu-Gi-Oh! This Sunday. So I will be going to that to get my hands on 5 packs. 5 packs of the new set, obviously a field center, and then we have the potential of being able to go ahead and grab ourselves a playmat on that day as well. So there's a lot of stuff potentially coming up in the future in regards to the channels that we have here on YouTube. We will go ahead and try and catch this Tailo. There's quick attack to make it a little bit weaker, and then hopefully it'll stay in the Pokeball here. Lovely stuff. But yeah, we'll be having content on those channels very, very soon. As I said, this weekend will be the time where I just sit down and record a bunch of content for everything. I'll also be looking to start content on this channel for other games, so it's not just Pokerogue every single day for you guys. You'll have other stuff uploaded to enjoy as well. A lot of it's probably going to be revolving around Pokemon for the time being, but at the same time we will go ahead and find other games that we want to play and upload to the channel. I'm going to see if there's any Yu-Gi-Oh! Related games that aren't just the trading card game that I could potentially upload to this channel as well. Solely because I don't want to just bombard you guys with Pokerogue is basically what I'm saying for this channel. But yeah, other than that, there's not really too much else to talk about in this particular, or not really in this particular video, but in this conversation. So we will go back to pretty much hyper focusing on the run at hand. So we are currently at the 12th floor, and we are doing fairly well for ourselves. The IV fight was a lot more straightforward than I thought it was going to be. I felt like we might have ended up struggling a bit on that. We are going to take the Terror Orb here. I did feel like we potentially could have had a little bit of an issue getting through the IV fight. I don't know why. I just felt like she was going to bring Pokemon that were going to be super effective against like my starting Pokemon, but thankfully she had a water and I think it was a flying, so we were okay there. We were able just to get through that particular instance. But regardless of that, we are going to continue to push on. So I have quite a few Pokeballs, so I think the potion's the correct play there. So Ace Duo. Let's see what you guys have. A Slowpoke and an Absol. So with the Absol, Bug Fairy fighting, that's going to be actually quite handy. So if we go for a Drain Punch on the Absol, then I think I'll Poison Sting over on the Slowpoke. And hopefully, okay, not both of them are poisoned, but that's fine, because we can Thunder Shock into Slowpoke, and then probably go with the Poison Sting over there as well, because Absol will die from its own poisoning anyway, so we should be able to get through this Slowpoke fairly swiftly as well. I think they had 3 Pokemon, I can't remember exactly though. So this leaves the target paralyzed regardless, but I don't think we want to swap it for anything, because Thunder Shock's got a better power rating and obviously same accuracy, and it has the ability to potentially paralyze as well. So I don't think we're going to take Nuzzle. If we had something like Tackle, we'd probably take Nuzzle over Tackle, but we don't, so we are going to leave that as it is. So Pawmi is doing okay for itself. We are going to Thunder Shock here, and we are going to Scratch. They might have only had 2 Pokemon, because they would have swapped in the 3rd one when Absol died. We're not going to teach Tail Whip to Nidoran. Okay, so there is one more Pokemon. I thought there was. So it's a Dragon Ice. So obviously Dragon, Fairy, and Ice moves. We are going to just Ice Punch, see how much we can do with that. Quite a lot. Unfortunately, Pomi does go down. That's fine. We'll just bring out our Snivy here for Vine Whip and also a Scratch from our Nidoran. Both of my Pokemon are fairly low, but we do end up getting through this trainer fight anyway, so that is very handy. But they did have 3 Pokemon. I thought I saw the 3 Pokeballs, but they didn't swap into the 3rd Pokemon, so I'm guessing that was to whoever owned the Pokemon that wasn't knocked out, first and foremost. But we are going to go ahead and spend some money on a revive here for Pomi, and then we'll also potion up our Pokemon too, because it will be nice to have everything potioned up as much as possible. And then I am going to take the berry to put on our Pomi as well. So the Chonk is the next Pokemon we're facing, so we'll bring out the Pomi again, just so we can Drain Punch. We have to be a little bit wary of how much PP we have left on Drain Punch, so if we do have anything that helps with PP on moves, then it'll be handy to pick up. That is exactly what we need to see. So Drain Punch, you can have some PP left added even. Young Goose, again, we can just Drain Punch here to 2, just to get through that particular Pokemon fairly swiftly. All of our Pokemon are gaining levels, which is nice to see. I think we'll start taking a few more like X special attacks and stuff towards the fights that we know are going to be against like Ivy and bosses, but for now we will continue to take the Pokeballs, continue to take like the other items as well. The Terror Orb is very nice to see. I'm just hoping that we can make full use out of it. So Flying Terror Shard. We do have a flying type Pokemon that we can actually give this to in Tailo, so we are going to go ahead and terrestrialize the Tailo here, and then I think we'll just go ahead and peck. Okay, never mind then. That was a silly decision. We should have just left the Pokemon to be as it was, but never mind. We now have got the achievement at least for terror. I don't even know how. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. We've got the achievement for it. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Terrestrializing, that's the word I was looking for. We're not going to swap out either of our Pokemon, because they're pretty much our main Pokemon that we're going to be using. We will Drain Punch the Zigzagoon, and we're going to Poison Sting the Scovet. And then I think we will Drain Punch the Scovet, and then Scratch the Zigzagoon here. Because Pomi does then pretty much fully heal itself back up to full health off the back of it. And then we are just going to go ahead and I think Ice Punch into Scovet here just to get rid of it. Never mind, it avoided that attack, but we do get a scratch off regardless, so we are through that double battle. So if you guys have any suggestions on like games you'd like to see here on the channel, I am all open ears essentially to listening to what you guys want to see. If there's anything either Pokemon related or kind of revolving around the similar sort of vein, please let me know. I'll have a look into it. I'll potentially upload some content on that side of things for you guys. But this guy I think is a grass type trainer, so it would have been handy for us to actually revive our Tailo, but never mind. We do obviously have the poison Pokemon, and we do also have Ice Punch, so we should be fine. We will just see how things go though. So Ice Punch gets rid of the Cottony to start off with. Do we want to teach it Dig? So ground type move is probably going to be better than Quick Attack, so we will take Dig over Quick Attack. And we are gaining a few levels, so Simisage is the next Pokemon out. Don't think that berry... Okay, I was about to say, I don't think that berry helps, but it does. and we are quicker on the clap back, so that is floor 20 sorted out as well. So we are making very good progress right now in terms of excuse me, in terms of getting through the floors. That's also going to be some egg tokens if I'm not mistaken, and I'm going to start putting my egg tokens into the legendary machine, solely because I would like to find a legendary to like have a run with at some point. We only got one egg voucher because obviously I'm pretty sure we've defeated this we've defeated that gym leader before. If it's the first time you defeat them, I'm almost certain you end up getting like a pack of 5 Pokemon egg vouchers. But regardless, we will use this egg voucher in the legendary machine. We do get a rare. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's better than seeing like a single common, I suppose. But we'll Ice Punch the Shroomish here. Do I have any grass type? I do. I have Snivy. I just couldn't remember if I had any grass types or not. Obviously, the electric moves aren't going to be very helpful, but it does knock out the Shroomish for us there, so we will take that. Oh, an electric Terra Shard. Yes, please. I'll put that on our Pomi. Not swapping our Pokemon. We are going to Ice Punch, however, and get through the Shroomish fairly easily. But this is the first time that we've had Terra Shards, so not too sure what they're going to end up doing for us. I think I kind of stopped playing the actual Pokemon games where just before Terra came into the game, so I'm still kind of learning about that side of things. Obviously, I'm slowly but surely like getting back into playing Pokemon type games with both my channel here, but also Card Breaking Gamers. If you guys haven't checked out that channel, by the way, please do so. It's a channel that myself and a good friend Ricky do run. Our first couple of videos are up on the channel if you guys want to go and check them out. We are going to see if we can grab this Nuzleaf, because I think that would be a very good Pokemon for us to have in this run. And we'll swap it out for the Zigzagoon, because the Zigzagoon doesn't have pickup. If the Zigzagoon had pickup, then we would have kept the Zigzagoon, but it doesn't have pickup, so it is what it is. Get an evolution there into Pormo, which actually looks pretty cool with the terrestrialization. Wants to learn Arm Thrust, which I believe is another fighting move. So I didn't take this in the previous run, but I'm kind of tempted to take it this run, but I'm not too sure for what, because ground type moves are going to be super helpful. Ice type moves are going to be helpful if we come up against like Flying Grass, Ground and Dragon. Thunder Shock's probably the least useful move right now, because it's only good against flying and water. Obviously, we're not too fussed about that, because if we have a look at water, they're also weak against grass type moves, and we do have grass type Pokemon now. So I am going to take rid of Thunder Shock for the time being, just so we can have Arm Thrust available to us. So that'll be 2 fighting type moves that we can use in order to keep our Fungoose going. But we are going to go ahead obviously and use the Ice Punch here, get rid of the Fungoose. So, Rare Candy, Nugget or Potion. We've got a decent amount of money right now, so I think we're going to Rare Candy. We've been giving the Rare Candies a lot to Nidoran, just because we want Nidoran to evolve fairly soon, or as soon as possible, should I say. Because at least that way we'll be able to, what am I trying to say? We'll be able to hopefully start getting fighting moves on that as well. But we are, once again, up against Ivy, and I know for a fact Frogadier is the first Pokemon, and I should have kept hold of Electric for that particular reason, but we do have Dig, which is going to be very handy for us to use. Do I want my Pormo to go down here? I'm just trying to think. If going to sacrifice something, I think we send out Nuzleaf, and then we can go into Snivy afterwards. Obviously, Nuzleaf was very low on health anyway, but it's a free swap essentially, and we can then go in. Ooh, I was about to say then go into Vine Whip, but we can't go into Vine Whip. We have a flying type Pokemon here, weak against Electric, Ice, and Rock. We do have a Ice type move on Pormy. I think we keep Snivy out for the time being. And then we can go back into Pormo here, and we can go for Ice Punch, just to get rid of the Trumbeak. Ooh, Bite would be interesting, but I don't think we take it. As weird as that might seem, I don't think we take it. It's strong obviously against Ghost and Psychic, but I don't think we take it. As much as like the flinch is very handy, don't think we take it. We're going to dig against the Dondozo here. Okay. This might become a little bit more... a little bit harder, should I say. We'll go with Peck. Okay, so we got through Dondozo, which I think was going to be the harder Pokemon to get through. A lot of XP there for Tailo, which is always nice to see, especially when we can learn Wing Attack off the back of it. So we'll get rid of Growl. Double Team I'm not too fussed about. And Nidoran is now evolving, so this will be our Nidorina. Lovely jubbly. And then here's the Frogadier. Does knock out the Tailo. So this could actually be a little bit harder than we want it to be. Don't hurt yourself. Oh. Okay. I honestly thought as soon as we had got through Dondozo that we were okay there. Ah, that's so unfortunate to see. So unfortunate to see. It's almost like we've gone backwards and we're finding Ivy hard again at floor 25. But obviously it all comes down to the items you find, the Pokemon you catch, the Pokemon you start with, all that kind of stuff, and obviously her team. But anyway guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I know it's only 22 minutes long, it's a little bit shorter than the usual time frame of our Pokerogue videos, but I kind of wanted to get a video up to kind of explain the situation yesterday, and also give you guys a bit of insight to the other channels and this channel that we are going with moving forward. One other thing I actually want to mention about this channel, obviously in a couple of videos at the start of the week I did mention that there would be potential vlogs this week. The only reason I haven't gone and done any vlogs this week is my car went in for MOT at the end of last week. It failed its MOT. It had to then obviously have the problem fixed, which was done on Monday. Got my car back on Tuesday. And that kind of threw me off kilter because I had a few plans of like going to the driving range and going out and about and all that kind of stuff, and then obviously including that in the vlogs. But unfortunately with no car it was very difficult to get around because where I live there's not too many places that I could like walk to and vlog. And I also just kind of wanted to reset myself ready for work as well. But the vlogs are coming, don't worry. There'll be a sort of vlog on Sunday on my TCG channel, because obviously it'll be around a TCG side of things. But I am going to Cardiff in August to watch some cricket, so I'll be vlogging that particular trip. I'm also going to Vegas in October, so I'll be vlogging that as well. And anything else that might happen that's worthwhile me vlogging, I will bring to the channel as well, guys. But regardless of that, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content moving forward. I'll leave links in the description to my social media as always, as well as the other channels I have here on YouTube. One last thought is, I know I said I was going to be live streaming this week as well. I'm kind of still setting everything up to stream on YouTube, so I'm hoping, even though I'm back at work next week, I'm hoping I can fit in streams in and around my schedule next week, so you guys actually have some content to look forward to in that regard. But regardless, guys, I appreciate watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.